Hey folks, this is Lex here from Bored at Work, and we're taking our 24-hour impression on the iPhone 7. This isn't a review, we're not going to get into the mechanics of it, but I am going to give you my overall feelings about the device, why I upgraded, and what it actually represents for Apple and what's coming in the future. Okay folks, we're going to do like a mini unboxing, nothing too serious. I know you guys love this stuff here. So I kept everything fresh for you. You know, wait, it's not open up in stores because I love you guys so much. Pretty nice. I love this. A lot of people don't like it. The fact that Apple doesn't showcase a phone as soon as you open up the box. There's a lot of people that go into making these things happen. And I love the fact that they actually give respect to Designed by Apple in California. That's kind of kudos to those guys. Here is the headphones, which are obviously a sense of controversy because they now are lightning headphones versus the old jack, which again, call me weird, I prefer having one port for all, having more battery life. It's just digital is the future, so I'm really okay with the change. Open this up here, you see you get your headphones with your mic, and on the back you have the adapter, so they provide you with access to still use your old headphones. Now it may be cumbersome, you may lose this. If you lose it, it costs $9 from Apple, which is, I mean, from Apple, that's a blessing in itself, being single digits in price. But yeah, they provide an adapter. If you want, you can get a custom lanyard, keep it on your keychain just so you don't lose it, just so you always have it. Either way, they provide it in the box. You have your regular standard cord, very high quality. Wish it was a bit longer. Apple was just giving us short cords, but it is what it is. And you have the cube here. Now this doesn't include any fast charging or anything Android-esque at all. You got to understand those things wear down batteries quite fast. Now the technology is catching up, but there's a certain voltage and things like that that Apple provides that the reason why it's still using this old standard. So I mean, I'm okay with that as well. And that's pretty much it inside the box. Nice box, pretty much standard Apple, but mind you, I'm coming from a 6S, so I'm used to stellar performance. I'm used to reliability, fluid interactions. The 6S by no means is a bad device. It's still second in my book compared to the iPhone 7. But when you're looking at the overall changes to the iPhone 7 this year around, you're seeing what Apple's doing, and I'm really excited. A lot of people aren't because of some removals like the headphone jack here at the bottom, you know, things along those lines. These changes are going to be necessary. Because digital is the way forward, and if you know Apple and you know the founder Steve Jobs, that's what they represent. They represent making the best product possible for the coming times. So now obviously Apple found a way to make money off of it with the wireless AirPods and future Beats devices, but that's just business, so don't take it personal, guys. Starting with the display, it's the same resolution. I really love the true tone colors to it, or the dynamic scope they expanded on with the colors. It's really vibrant. I have a glass screen protector on it now, so it does make it quite clear and interactive. Same dimensions, feels just like a 6S, but I got the matte finish, and this thing is by far the sexiest looking color I've ever seen, not only on an iPhone but on any other device. It creates a really nice form in your hand in terms of usability. It's not slippery whatsoever. I know people are infatuated with the jet black. I wanted the matte black as soon as I saw it, and I'm really happy I stayed with this choice. Now this is a 128 gig. I've never gotten over 64. I never even used 64, so this storage is more than enough for me. I'm loving the fluidity of this device. It is insanely fast. I know everyone says that when they first get a device, but you've seen the benchmarks, you've seen the single core benchmark results. This thing is incredible. Lag is non-existent with this iPhone, and I'm serious. I have not experienced any lag whatsoever. Everything just works extremely fluid. I mean, we're coming of times where lag is no longer an issue, at least with Apple devices, and it's consistent like it was with the 6S and previous Apple devices. In terms of the camera, not going to speak on it. Really haven't taken any great photos yet. It's only been 24 hours, but from what I've seen online, you know, it's a great camera. I mean, I still wouldn't put it past a Galaxy Note or 7. I just think the cameras on those things are the best on the market today. Combined with the resolution on their displays, they just come out looking better on the device itself. Excuse me, on the device itself. But I am really happy with the battery life on this device. Now, Apple has said that you get about 8 to 10 hours with this new 14% larger battery. That is correct. I have not yet charged the device, and it's been out the box since yesterday. Shout out to those guys at T-Mobile as well. those guys, I was the only one in line. I really thought there would be a showing for the iPhone 7. There wasn't. I went out there at 3 a.m., got my phone at 7, and they took care of me, gave me a whole bunch of free stuff. So thanks to those guys. But first impressions, this is just the best device in the market, hands down. If you want the best device to use on a daily basis, then by all means get the iPhone 7. If you're comfortable with having subpar devices, even if it's an Apple device like the 6S, because now it's created a new standard with usability, power, speed, battery life. This thing is top notch all around. Let's talk about the home button as well. I have fallen in love with the Taptic engine. I never liked the home button because I'm with John Ivey. Fluidity throughout a device really matters. And it just created more problems. Whenever your home button would get screwed up, you would have to get it replaced or go to iFixit, whatever it took. Now it's static. You don't have to worry about the seamless issues with that. And it feels great. I mean, I'm using the 3. When you first set up the device, you get options. And I think it feels amazing. It feels like the whole bottom of the display is pressing, but you know it's not. So it's a weird psychological thing, especially after using an iPhone for 3 to 4 years now. I'm used to that home button. So really nice changes. There will be no home button come the iPhone 8. This is a transition device. You guys have to understand what this is. This is a device to prep their current user base for what's coming. And what's coming is going to be amazing, guys. The speed, everything from the thinness to the camera, which again, they've spoken about in numerous times. It's just a dope camera. Don't even worry about, quality issues. Battery life is increasing, which is a surprise from Apple, so that's always nice. I have no qualms about the headphone jack at all. I work out, I use wireless earbuds to begin with. If anything, I prefer digital. Digital is the way to go. It's just hands down common sense at this point. It's 2016. They provide an adapter. If you don't want to keep it or lose it, make a keychain loop, put on your keychain, whatever it takes. You're investing in their ecosystem, and Apple knows that because their ecosystem is the best. It's top notch. Other than that, impressions are just like they were with the 6S. Just a solid, amazing mobile device in 2016 that really anyone can compete with. It's just the best out there. Feel free to like that button, subscribe to Bored at Work. We love all the love you guys show us. Look out for the review. It's going to come very shortly because the 6S is very similar, almost all around, but just the under the hood things that are making this device really exciting. Be sure to always enjoy your entertainment, and that's it, folks. Thank you. Clouding up my view 'cause of you.